Educational inequalities are real. We know they start early in life, accumulate over time, and shape life prospects. But we also know they are not inevitable. So what can be done, and where does change begin? Schools are not passive. They are not simple mirrors of inequality. Under the right guidance, they can become powerful levers for change, creating opportunities where circumstances might otherwise lead to closed doors. It can start with something simple. In schools visited by Line-Up researchers, a daily practice stood out. Principals and teachers greeting students and families by name. A small gesture, a powerful message. You belong here. Compensatory interventions are targeted, concrete actions designed to rebalance opportunities. Language support that helps students adapt within a welcoming and inclusive environment. Tutoring for those at risk of falling behind. Mentoring. Access to resources and opportunities. These interventions do not treat students as problems to fix. They recognize that different starting points require different kinds of support. But schools cannot do this alone. Across Europe, the most resilient schools are embedded in wider communities of support. Municipalities, youth services, social workers, community organizations and NGOs, all of them play a part. Together, they help create the conditions students need to thrive. In one neighborhood visited by Line-Up researchers, a local youth center complements school life with after-school support and activities. For students with fewer opportunities at home, these spaces provide stability, supportive relationships, and a sense of belonging. In turn, this strengthens their connection and engagement with school. Interventions influence students' experiences, well-being, and school environment. Together, they determine the level of student engagement with school. Engagement is not fixed. It ranges from strong participation to total disengagement. When engagement is sustained, trajectories improve. Student engagement with school is not just about attendance or grades. It is multidimensional. It can be seen in behavior, attending school, participating in activities, and remaining involved in school life. In emotions, feeling recognized, supported, and that one belongs at school. In cognition, invest in attention, meaning, and personal relevance in learning. And in relationships, experiencing supportive connections with teachers, peers, families, and the wider school community. We know from longitudinal data that stronger student engagement with schools is linked not only to academic success, but also to lower rates of early school leaving and higher transition into post-compulsory education. Research shows that meaningful change rarely comes from a single intervention. It comes from consistent support over time, from schools and communities working together, from education systems investing in inclusion, flexibility, and shared responsibility. And when this happens, the impact is real. Students stay engaged, remain in school, and are more likely to continue into further education and future opportunities. Educational inequalities are not inevitable. With the right support, the right relationships, and the right learning environments, schools, together with the communities around them, can make a real difference for every student, not by chance, but by design.